I'm Gary Sherman. I happened to be a graduate from Bryan Hospital School of Nursing back in 1962, and now a retired RN. This is my husband, Gary. The Lab on Demand is a very valuable resource that we have in the community, and for us, just to keep tabs on what's going on in our health and to maybe find something early. I think everyone has the responsibility to keep track of what's going on in their own health. About 10-15 years ago, when we had the lab screenings, mine came back and it happened to be low on hemoglobin for the first time ever in my life, and I couldn't figure out why. But I have a very strong family history of colon cancer. A colonoscopy was done, and on that colonoscopy it showed a little bleeding ulcer in the ascending colon that had come from my arthritis meds. And had we not had that health screening, it's hard telling how big that would have grown or how much blood loss I might later have lost. More recently, my husband had been feeling very weak. He even said, I got to take a nap, which was very unusual for him. And so we got an appointment with the doctor, and I thought, well, if we get some lab work done at Lab on Demand, being able to take the papers along right to the doctor and let him be able to see the results, it was able to speed up the treatment. My husband's hemoglobin and hematocrit and red blood cells were all lower than they had been 2 months before. And his iron and other tests that go along with that were extremely low. And even though the cost of the lab is out of your pocket, it's worth it to be able to get the lab test done, get the results that day or that night, print them out, take them to your doctor.
You can download them on the computer in a quite short time. After it's done, you don't have to wait for days. You have it right away.
We appreciate the lab being there, that we can go and get whatever tests we need whenever they're needed. And if something shows up that's not right, then we can go ahead and get early treatment instead of maybe it progressing to a much greater degree. And usually it's very little waiting time that we've had.
As soon as you walk in the door, you head a little distance and you're in where that lab is. Mm-hmm. You don't have to try to find it in a big hospital.
In fact, most of the time we can just walk right in and get the blood drawn, and we're on our way in a matter of minutes. So it's very convenient in that respect. The people that are working in the lab there have been very helpful with us, to the point of helping to tell us if we kind of say that these are some of the symptoms, what lab work might we need. If we had questions on it, they could be helpful with it. We appreciate having these services available. They've been very helpful to us, and we really encourage others to use them too.